Happy Monday, Musers! I really hope you guys have had a great day today. And today, I'm going to be talking about checking your status. No, not talking about health status, but life status. Where are you on your goals in life? I think back when I was younger, we used to sit in church and play this game called MASH. And for those who happen to be in my age category, you may remember this game. And basically, it's when you and your friends sat down and you talked about, well, you wrote out who you were going to marry, how many kids you were going to have, what was going to be your career, and where you were going to live. I'm from Phoenix, Arizona, and right now it's funny because I can vividly remember what I wrote out. It's kind of funny right now because literally nothing on that sheet happened. Nothing. Nonetheless, I went on to have other goals and dreams for my life. And I must say that I am actually on course if I had to truly think about it. And I have been thinking about it. I actually had a goal set for my life that said by the time I'm 50, these things will have happened. They will have come into play. And I will say that out of those 5 things, at least 4 have come into play. They really have. So now we're checking our status and seeing where you are. How do you do that, you say? Start out by writing out at least 5 things that you hope to have accomplished by your age. And it's strictly your measurements because you knew where you wanted to be by whatever age you are right now. And you want to find out, are you there? Did you reach that goal? That's step 1. Step 2, any of those items, any of those things you have not achieved. Now it's time to find out why you haven't achieved them. What has prevented you from getting there? Let's say you write out 5 items and out of them, maybe you've reached 3, which is more than half, right? So you're doing pretty well. But then there's 2 more. So now we need to figure out what happened. What got you off course? And it can be any number of things that aren't necessarily your fault. Financial things can happen. Things can happen with our families, our loved one. A lot of things can shift us, but sometimes we need to see that in writing. What has shifted us off of our course? And then the third step, how do you get back on course? How do you attain those things that you have not attained just yet? And I want to preface all of this, even though I'm further along in the video by saying prefacing. But before you start that writing, take a moment to pray and say, Lord, I'm beginning this journey today about me. I want to check my life status because you have created me for a goal, a purpose, to do something. I have a destiny. And maybe I haven't paid attention to that destiny all this time. But right about now, I think I want to. So I'm going to start putting pen to paper and actually taking a moment to investigate where I am on my journey. Start that way and then start writing. You'd be surprised at how much you may get out of your head because we leave a lot of stuff in our head. Now, I did this exercise not that long ago with a younger group of people. Actually, it was a youth group at a facility. And it was interesting because a couple of the young people were like, I don't want to write anything down. One person says, my mom told me I just have to acknowledge God and that's it. So no point in writing it down. I had to point out to them, yes, it's important to acknowledge God, but what that really means is giving him the room to give you direction. But you have to have the faith to believe it's going to happen. And after you have that faith, then you have to do the work. So you can believe all you want that something is supposed to happen. And Lord, I'm believing you. But faith without works is dead. Meaning you can believe, but if you're not putting the work in, you're kind of wasting your time. Okay. So with that being said, step 1, write out those at least 5 things where you hope to have been by this age in your life. Step 2, wherever you have not met those goals, write down what has prevented you. Step 3, What can help you achieve those goals? Write those things out. And yes, it may seem fruitless, but as we know, speaking biologically and scientifically, whatever we write takes hold far better than whatever we think or even speak. So we have to write that vision. We got to make it plain. So says the word. Write, investigate your life, check your status, see are you on track. And if you're not, get on track because you have a destiny to reach. Thanks for joining. Bye bye now.